Hi there, welcome back to JD's Dash Cams, and today we have the Miofive S1 Ultra front and rear dash cam. This dash cam will give you clear videos of the rear camera. Alright, so let's get into the unboxing, and what I like to do first is go ahead and go over some of the features that it has on the box itself. So right here it has 4K at 4K, which we just gone over, 5G Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, IPS, and AI. And that's pretty much it for the information. This one just has a QR code for the app. All right, so let's open this up. And right here, the box itself is real nice. I like this black with gold, real elegant looking. All right, let's see here. Let's open that up. And let's see what the first thing we see. Oh, okay, we have this "We're Here For You" card. And what this has is a QR code for the Miofive.com to follow them on Facebook and follow them on Twitter, which is also known as X now. Behind the card, we have a little diagram for the SD cards. This one comes with a 64 gigabyte micro SD card. The maximum uses is a 512. Now here it shows you a 4K recording. You could get 4.5 hours with this. But remember, this is a front and rear dash cam. So you want to get the maximum SD card, which is a 512, because you're recording every day that you're driving. But the 64 gigabyte is a starter card. I always recommend to buy the highest. Now 256 will be good. 512 will be the really recommended that I see, because again, you're recording on the front and rear of the dash cam. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, and these SD cards, they come with this card reader. There's a micro SD card slot and an SD card slot, and you put this to your Type-C USB. And these are real handy to have. I have one of these, and they always come out great. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, now next we have is the manual. Now this one, let's take a look at it. All right, it gives you an overview of the dash cam. Here's the rear dash cam on this side, and on this other side, again, it's going over the SD cards. It gives you some information about installing, how to install it. There's two different ways. You go to the passenger side or the driver's side. My recommendation for a power cord like this is go to the passenger side. And here it tells you about the wires. Once you install them, make sure to go straight up for the power cord and don't turn, because then you get in the way of the GPS interference. All right, it gives you information on mounting the dash cam, and then it also goes about the rear dash cam, how to go. All right, it gives some information about the app, the Miofive app, and I'll put a link in the description on a step-by-step on how to use the Miofive app. And then it also goes over some of the features that it has. Like it has fatigue driving alarm, harsh driving alert, and a stop and go reminder. So these are all features that it has, and it goes over what they mean and what they represent. And it goes over some of the icons, and it also goes over the lights on the dash cam itself and what they represent. And it also has some specifications of the dash cam itself. All right, now let's grab the first thing, which is the dash cam here. This is the front dash cam, the rear dash cam here. Now let's go with some of the features it has here. Now here is the speaker, and then of course you have the lens, but this is the protective covering, so make sure you take this off before you install it. And on the top here, let's see what you got. You got your Type-C USB. This is your port to put your power cable in. And this one is your power, which is turn it off and on. And of course you have the slot here, and this is where you install the mount. In the bottom, you got two vents here. This is also the reset button here, and right here is your microphone. On one side, you have more air vents. Then on the other side, you have your micro SD card slot, and you also have the rear port. This is where you install the rear camera. And inside is a 64 gigabyte micro SD card that we talked about, that this is already comes with this. So this is good. I like that it actually gives you a starter micro SD card. All right, gonna put that in, and all these are spring loaded. So all you gotta do is use your nails to push it in, and you wanna take it out, just push it back out. All right, let's see. And then of course you have your 3-inch screen. Now this is not a scratch because it has that protective covering on there. Now this 3-inch screen is good so you could play back your videos, go over the settings, and of course a live view of what you're recording at the time. And then you have your buttons on the side. You have your up button, and this is also your playback mode. So if we want to play back your videos, just push that up button and it'll come up. The next one down is your settings, to go over all the settings in the dashcam itself. And of course you have your bottom button. Now this is also you press if you have an emergency locked video that you need to record. Now what that means is if you're driving and you see an incident happening in front of you but not to you, press that and you can record what is going on. And then the bottom is your OK button. So this is what you use when you're going through your settings and you want to select an action. You just press that button right there. And let me give you some views of this. This is the side view of how it looks. All right, there you go. That is your dashcam right there. And what I like about it is hard plastic. It's not that cheap plastic. This is a hard plastic. And let's see what's next in the box. And of course, we're going to have is the rear camera here. All right, let's grab this out. And right away, you see the 3M adhesive. And this is a 3M is real good. They stick very well and they last a long time, especially when you put them on the outside vehicles. Of course, this one goes inside, but I'm telling you how strong this is. When you mount these dash cams outside your vehicles that you can do that are weather protected, they really stick on for a long time. So using this in the inside of the vehicle, you're never going to have any problems with this coming off. And of course, it has that protective covering. Just make sure you take this off as well. All right, and then on the side here, you have your port. This is where the rear camera cable goes into. It goes in right there. And of course, the bracket, the lens, and you have some air vents as well, which is good to have there. All right, and again, this is 4K quality. 4K, it even says it right there, 4K quality. And you're going to see a big difference on this. So if you go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because I got more videos of this dashcam coming out, and you're going to see that quality in there. Now, and also if you need to know how to install this dashcam, again, hit that subscribe button because those videos are coming out soon. All right, let's see what else we got in there. All right, and let's see what we got. And first thing we have is this cable. This is a Type-C cable on one end and Type-A on the other. So what this means is you could take off your dash cam and then you could put the Type-C cable, of course, to the power port where it goes. And then you plug this side into your computer or laptop, whatever you have, and then you could transfer your files back and forth. This will act like a USB drive. Now this is in case you don't want to take off your SD card from your dash cam. Now, if you do want to take your SD card, you take it off there and you put it to an SD card reader and you could transfer it back and forth. That's how I do it. I pretty much just take out the SD card itself. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, next is this crowbar. And these are real good to have. And I'm glad that they put this in there because what this does, it helps you guide the wires. Again, when you subscribe to my channel, you'll see me when we install dash cams, we hide all the wires. So this is good to push down the wire or to push it down and guide the wire inside any of the trim or the headliner that you have. And then once you're done, put this in your toolbox because you could always use this around your dashboard. You're anywhere in the car that you don't want scratched, you could use this. So this is real neat to have. All right, next you have your microfiber cable, cloth. And this is good to when you want to clean the lens in there. And then you could also use this on your rear view mirror when they get smudges. And of course, your glasses. You could put that on there. So keep this in your glove box or in the side console. And that way you have it there handy. All right, let's see what else we got. And we have, the mount itself. Okay, so this is good. Now, this has 3M adhesive also. But let's see if you can see this here. This is a thick adhesive. So this is going to stay on there. Again, because I talked about how this is hard plastic and this gets a little heavy. So that 3M adhesive, that thick pad is going to hold on to this here, to this dash cam. And on the side here, you have your tightening knob. You loosen that And that way you could adjust it. And then when you got it to the position you want, just tighten it back up. So let's go ahead and install this real quick. All right, I'm going to take this cable out. Now on this here, this mount, you see that little bright, okay, let me go this way. All right, you see that right here, right? So this goes in front of the dash cam. So we're going to position it like that. And then we're just simply going to push this in to the mount there. Oh, sorry, if I go the right way, we could do it. Okay, we're going forward this way. All right, pushing the camera forward, and it locks right in there, and it's not coming out. All right, then you adjust it again, adjust it to where you want, to the front of the window shield, and once you get it, you tighten it up right there, tighten it to that tightening knob. Now, when you want to take this out, say you want to go ahead and play back some of your videos or transfer the files, that clip here, you want to do is push down, push up on it, and then push the camera forward, and it comes out. Push it back in. I don't know if you heard that little snap there. That little snap, okay. That's indicating that it's tight in there. So this is easy off, easy on dash cam thing. All right, so that's the mount itself. All right, let's see what else we got. And let's see, we got here is an extra 3M adhesive. And again, take a look at that there. That thick adhesive. All right, so this is good to have. So say you got a rental and you want to mount this on there. You want to take your dash cam. Well, it gives you that extra 3M adhesive to put it on there. That way you could transfer the dash cam from one vehicle to another. Most of the time, you could just use the front dash cam, put it back in there. That way you're not routing wires, and this one just goes straight forward. Now, since these are a thick adhesive, what you want to do, which I can see right here, is it has these static guards here. And what this does is, you see how it has this little dotted lines around there. So they're giving you a point to where to put the mount itself. So what you do, this is, okay, let me show you. This is like a protective covering on your cell phone. You know, you got those covers on your cell phone, and when you're done with it, you peel it off, and then you can put another one back on there. This is pretty much what it is, but it's thin plastic here. And you install this on your window shield where you want to install your dash cam, and then you peel this pack out, and it's clear plastic. It's not going to be white. Then you get your dash cam, and let's see if we can do this right here. And where this is at, you mount your dash cam right there on that dotted line. It gives you a point of reference to install it. And then when you're done with your dash cam, or you need to take it off for whatever reason, you take off the clear plastic, the static guard, and it takes the whole dash cam off altogether. If you don't use this, you're going to have to take off the dash cam itself. Oops, sorry. And then you're going to have to try to peel this off, and it's going to be real stuck on your window shield, and you got to use something in between there to guide it out. You could probably use this crowbar and push out. That'll take a long time. I've done this for the experience. So at first, I never liked these, but when I've taken these dash cams off and on, I've grown to like these. So these are real good to have. All right, so that's how you use these. Next, okay, now, but they give you 3 of them. So this is good. Again, we talked about transfer from one vehicle to another, so this is good. And let's see, okay, we got an extra 3M pad, and this is for your rear camera. So if we need to install this to another vehicle, or for whatever reason, you get your windows tinted, you could always take it off, and then you can put this back on there. So this is real good to have. All right, now let's see what's inside those boxes here. And on one side, we're going to open that up, and we're going to peel this out. Okay, this is your power port. This goes into your cigarette lighter. For older cars, for newer cars, you put this into your power socket. And then you get your cable. There you go. And on this cable here, you have a Type A USB, and that's where you plug this into your power socket. Okay, and you put that in there, and the other end goes to your dash cam. You route it to the headliner, to the A pillar underneath your the rug area. Put it behind the rug to the side console, and then you plug this into your port wherever it's at, and it gives power to your dash cam. You pull some of this wire out, and again, it tells you when you insert the cable, make sure the cable goes straight up to your headliner. And that way it doesn't interfere with the GPS information. So you want to go straight up with it. All right, so this is a power cable. Let's see what else we got. Now in the other box itself, we're gonna, all right, this is gonna be the rear cable. There you go. And this has a 90-degree cable here. And this one goes straight. You can see the difference there. So what you want to do for your rear camera, you use a straight cable and you put that in there, all right? And then your wires are routed to the headliner of the rear of the vehicle, and it's going to route that way. Now, just something else with this rear camera, that it does go 360 degrees all the way around. So to get you that perfect point that you need to record. Now, if you have an SUV or if you have some incidents that are happening inside your vehicle and you want to record them, in the back, just simply turn this and it will go inside your vehicle and you can record that. Just something that's out there that has an extra feature that you could use in case you don't. But most of the time, it's going to be pretty much at your window shield facing out. All right. And of course, this side was going to go to your dash cam, and that goes to the side here. And let me try to get this position right. And you put that in the side. Here it goes. Let's move that out of the way. So then you got your power cable. Sorry for the noise. You got your power cable going straight up, and then you have your rear camera going up. Now you're going to say, well, there's two wires. It doesn't really look right. Well, for the rear cable, you could actually go to the front camera and then just route it together there. You could put some, ties or some Velcro around there, Velcro ties, and that way you only got one cable going out to it. All right, so let's go ahead and power this up and let's see how it looks. Now what I did to power this up, since I don't have a power socket inside my vehicle, I'm going to take this off. And what I'm going to use is my cell phone charger, and it has a type A cable in there. So I'm going to go ahead and wind this cable. And that way I could plug this into the A socket here. There you go. And I can plug this in and we'll see the dash cam come on. So let me position this right there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, and it should be coming on soon. And this is different power source. There you go.
Miofive is here for you.
All right, there you go.
Recording.
And let me get this rear camera here. Let me try to get this right. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to oh, I didn't have the rear cable all the way in there. Okay, there you goes. And we push this one in more, and that way you can see the rear camera coming out. There it goes. So make sure you plug these in. Oh, sorry. Okay. I turned off the screen. So make sure you push these all the way in because I didn't do that. All right. So the picture in picture. Okay. This is your rear camera and this is your front camera. And that's how you could see them going in there. All right. So I'm going to move the rear camera around. All right. That's around there. So you can see what's going on there. All right. So that's it. And remember, if it's upside down, you could turn this up. You could turn the lens to where you need it. Now we go up. We could go to play mode, but we got to do is turn off the recording. We're going to hit OK, and it's going to. Oh, sorry. Now what I'm doing is just turning off and on the screen, but the screen, but the dash cam is actually recording still. So I'm going to hit OK. And that's going to pretty much stop the recording. Let's see if we get that in there. And you see how it has that menu in there now? Another menu goes up. So let's click on that, and then we can hit the top arrow button.
Stop recording.
And there you go. It stopped recording, and now you got into the settings there for that. And now, do you want to go to your loop recording, your time-lapse videos, emergency videos? It gives you option. All right. Sorry for the shaking there. I'm going to go back out. You see how it has that other symbol in there to go back out. I'm going to click on that one. And then we go to our settings. And there you go. You connect to your phone, recording settings, and whatever you need, your AI and so forth. Now, when it talks about AI, what this is your, you hit the check mark. This is your algorithm, and what that goes into, and hit OK again, your fatigue driving, your harsh driving, and your stop and go reminder. All right, we're going to get out of there and click that one more there. All right, and there you go. You got your information there, so forth. Now, when we talked about these buttons, okay, we talked about this bottom button being your emergency lock. So what you do is you press it to get the sub menu, and you press it again, and there you go. It's recording your emergency video right there. Now, if you don't want the power cord, and you want it pretty much to utilize the parking mode, because that one you could get your time-lapse recording, you could get your G-sensor recordings with your park mode. What you could do is you could install a Miofive HARDWIRE kit. And again, if you subscribe to JD Answers, I'll show you step by step on how to install this into your vehicle. Now what this does, it keeps your dash cam on. And that way it's not plugged in all the time. But it's not going to drain your battery, because it has this thing here that will turn off your dash cam at a certain voltage. You could put this at 12 volts, so when your battery reaches 12 volts, usually it's supposed to be at a 14, and it'll drop it at 12 volts, it'll turn off the dash cam. And that way, when the next time you start your car, you'll be able to do that. But you'll still be able to capture all your videos, all your parking modes information. And what this right here does, so this, the BAT wire, which is this yellow one, will keep the dash cam on. The red one, which is the ACC, when you turn off your vehicle, it will activate the parking mode. And that way it'll start there. And then once you turn on your vehicle, this activates and it turns on this cable here to keep your dash cam on.
Miofive continue to serve.
And that way you're not utilizing your power socket, and then you could use that for your cell phone for whatever you need, and you don't have multiple cables inside your vehicle. So again, subscribe to JD Answers, and I'll show you step by step on how to do that. If this video was helpful for you, please like this video, because it really helps the channel grow. If you're interested in this product or the HARDWIRE kit, I'll put links in the description down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, select all notifications, because again, I got more videos of this dash cam coming out. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.